It was raining and then gray for the past couple of days, so yay, finally some sun, finally getting some vitamin D. Gosh. So happy this morning because I was on my way to the gym, but the weather was so nice that I didn't want to waste it. So I took a walk instead and came across this hiking trail. It kind of almost feels like summer today with how warm it is. This is my view. It's crazy. I brought a book with me just in case I wanted to sit down and read. I'm so glad I did. I'm still reading Slouching Towards Bethlehem, but I think I'm gonna start a new book while simultaneously reading this. I'm not gonna abandon it. I just think that because it's a collection of essays, I could read it sparsely, like in between other books, and just come back to it until I'm done. Back home, dabbed on a bit of makeup because I just wanted to look a little more presentable. Almost lunchtime, came back from a little nature walk. Literally me touching grass has me feeling super awake, and it's put me in such a lighter mood to enjoy the rest of my weekend. I finally managed to find some cute gym fits. These like really cute little jumpers and this little bodysuit, and also these little sneakers sent to me by Vivaya. I feel like they're the perfect blend of functionality and style. Kind of ballerina-esque. I love the shape of these square toes and the material. It's so breathable and flexible. I feel like we don't really see a lot of sleek beige sneakers around, and this little pop of red, I love it so much. And they also come with these extra laces and charms if you want to personalize them a little more. They've also gifted me this other pair. I've been wearing them daily with all my spring outfits. These are just so easy to style. I can practically wear them with anything. This season especially, I think, calls for a nice pair of flats or Mary Janes. And this metal strap and buckle detail just adds a bit of an edge to it. Also, square toe. I love a good square toe. They look great with skirts and with just a little bit peeking out under your pants. And like the sneakers, these are so comfy as well, and both pairs are apparently machine washable, so if you're a low maintenance girl like me, these are the perfect manageable shoes. Shout out to Vivaya for all these lovely pieces. They've also been kind enough to gift me with a code for you guys, so you can get 12% off on your next Vivaya purchase, valid for 3 days. But no worries, if you happen to miss the 3-day window, my code is still valid for 10% off, and I'll leave you a link along with the code if you want to check out some of these pieces and also browse the rest of their collection. About to head out. I am gonna bring a new book with me. Either of these two I will be reading. Ever since I read Pure Color by Sheila Hadi towards the end of March, early April, there are no like distinct similarities, but Pure Color and the way it was just written gave me Clarice vibes. So I'm gonna continue into that. Remember me saying I had to DNF this. I want to give it another shot because I think I am gonna appreciate it more now. I just have an itch for the Spectre right now, and it must be scratched. I mean, just the titles alone have the word life in it, and I think that's just a very spring thing. I just have no other words for it. I think life equals spring because nature is slowly coming back to life, and everything is budding and blooming. So yes, I will be bringing these because I need to edit a vlog. Hopefully I will be putting it out either tonight or tomorrow night. So before I do that, I'm gonna sort of quiet my brain with some books, which is what I always do before editing. Just checked out a gallery nearby. After some editing, I wasn't able to film the actual exhibit because we weren't allowed to, but it was great. It's a little bit breezy. I made the mistake of sitting too close to the sunlit windows back at the cafe, and I was like melting away, but now the sun's started to go down slightly. I think I'm gonna go home, have some like early dinner, and call it a day. I might do a bit more editing before I go to bed. I'll most likely be editing this vlog. Sitting on the steps of a random gallery I was passing by. That's it in the back right there, but it's closed and I'm so bummed because it looks amazing inside. I called the number that was written on the door and be like, hey, any chance you're gonna open? And they're like, people have been passing by this little street in front of me and it's a dead end, and I don't know whether to just tell them before they find out themselves or just let them, because I'm not good with confrontation. They're coming back. I know that I am a person very much affected by the weather, but I forget just how much sometimes. Like sometimes I figure out that I'm not sad, I just haven't been out that much. And yeah, as much as I'm a homebody like no one else, I need my vitamin D and I need to get out and touch some grass. So I'm really glad that I was able to hike on the weekend and just get some sun. I don't know when I'm gonna be cut off, so I'm just gonna quickly say thanks for being here. Thank you for tuning in to another one of these silly little vlogs and listening to me ramble on and on about the random things going on inside my brain.